What excites me is the unknowns. I think a lot of people get very nervous about change. And look, it would be really nice to some degree to think that the thing I'm doing today, I'll be able to do exactly the same thing tomorrow and make it just another game just like it, and the same business model in the same, exact same manner. But I think it keeps us on our toes and we have to keep changing, And, when I started this industry, I was making sort of, $500,000 budget PC games, and now I'm making these sort of big budget, console titles, PC and console titles, and that may change again. Who knows what the future may bring? Maybe we have to readjust and rethink how we do things. But I find that exciting. I find the understanding how the space is changing exciting. I play every kind of game, and I think if you think today is going to be tomorrow, or you think today, you think yesterday is going to be tomorrow, you have a real problem. You think today is going to be tomorrow, you have a problem. But tomorrow's tomorrow, and none of us really know what it is. But that could either cause you anxiety, or you can try to enjoy that.
What influences, if any, does Hollywood have on your storytelling and your games?
I think good storytelling has an influence on me, whether it's a book or a movie or another game. I like, whether it's, there's parts of Bioshock that are influenced by stories that were several thousand years old, Bioshock Infinite. I won't say which ones, but there's some very old storytelling influences on Bioshock Infinite. But we're always been very open to being influenced by great work of other people, and we continue to be. And if you don't have your eyes open for that, you're missing opportunities. So we're half in the sort of history space and culture space and nonfiction space, but there's lots of great influences from the fictional space as well.
And what about going the other direction? Because Bioshock had been optioned at one point for a movie. And what are your thoughts about using video games like a book to turn into a film?
I think, we're sort of in the space now of building properties that are appealing to people. And, there's a version of a Bioshock that makes a great game, and there's a version of probably a Bioshock that makes a great movie. I think for us as a company, where I'm sitting creatively and where the company is sitting, is we don't have any need to get a movie made. We'd like to have a movie made, but it would have to be the right one. And we've had opportunities to get made, and it just, unless all the right pieces are in place, it's hard enough. Once all the right pieces are in place, I don't need to tell you guys, getting a movie made. But if you don't start with the right pieces, you don't have a prayer. And so, look, lots of things, we've talked to great people about it. We got close with great people. But you always have to have all those pieces in place, and that's going to be it's a moving puzzle. And but I'm going to be continuing to talk to people about it. It's definitely something still in the conversation.
And do you think at all about that with this new endeavor?
Right now, I think mostly about the game, and when it's done and I've got the story worked out completely, every single detail of it, I'll probably be more comfortable thinking about that. But right now, I'm really focused on it as a game.
Okay, cool. Well, our time's up
right
now anyway, so it was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
Great game, by the way. I love the first one. So.